Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So I've got two objects here that relate to the discussion we're going to have today, and we're going to be talking about spoilers to do with Jurassic World. So if you don't want to know anything about Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 4, then I would stop watching here. But if you want some juicy information that's come to light in the past week, then I keep watching because it's really interesting. Okay, so in the past week, a website called Joe Blow released some information about the supposed plot of Jurassic Park 4. Apparently, they've built a new Jurassic Park on Isla Nublar 22 years later, and all the dinosaurs are either well trained or tame. They have petting zoos. They have apparently these gyrospheres that guests can walk around in, big plastic bubbles, and they can walk around, and the dinosaurs are safe to be around, and it's not a big threat like it was in the original Jurassic Park. But apparently public interest is waning with the park, and in order to regain that interest, they decide to create a sort of Frankenstein's monster of a dinosaur. They come up with what's called the Diabolus Rex, and this is what's rumoured to be the truth. A dinosaur that's spliced with a T-Rex, a raptor, a snake, and a cuttlefish. Now, the cuttlefish idea sounds really weird, but actually there's a reason behind it. The cuttlefish is very good at blending into its surroundings. It can change its colour to mean that it can hide in its environment, and that's the part that's quite cool. So the dinosaur seems like it will have like a cloaking ability, and then will just kind of come out of nowhere. And this is an idea that was actually originally used on a Carnotaurus in the Lost World novel by Michael Crichton. So it's not an idea that's new to Jurassic Park fans, but it was a natural thing, almost like the way that the spitter had a frill and could spit venom. These sort of things were sort of natural things that we didn't know about the dinosaurs, but when we bred them, it came to light. Now, what's interesting about the Diabolus Rex is, if you remember the Chaos Effect toy line from 1998, shortly after the Lost World toy line, the Chaos Effect idea was that they spliced the genes of different dinosaurs together. So here I have the Compsognathus, and this one will be reviewed shortly on the channel to tie in with this whole Diabolus Rex theme that's going on the internet at the moment. But this one was spliced together from a Compsognathus, a Stegosaurus, and an African tree frog, hence the bright coloration. So it's not a new idea to Jurassic Park fans, but it is a strange one. This TV show that was intended to have all the Chaos Effect dinosaurs in it never came to fruition, so it was a failure. We'll never really know why. Maybe Jurassic Park 3 was already in the works and they didn't like the idea of this interference of another show, or maybe it was too left field, too weird. But the fact that the show never came to fruition says to me that maybe the concept was a little bit too scary to Universal. I don't know. Maybe we just weren't ready for it yet. I'm really interested to hear what you think about this as Jurassic Park fans. Do you like the idea of having a Frankenstein's monster of a dinosaur? If you go on our Facebook at the moment, we've also got a picture of the paddock, which is rumoured to be where the Diabolus Rex is going to be held. It's like a concept artwork, I think. But that's quite interesting as well. Now, with that said, with the Diabolus Rex having roots in the Chaos Effect line, so it's not a new idea, there's also something else interesting I want to bring up. And it ties in with the Barbasol Cryocan, which I have here. Now, the Barbasol Cryocan is very interesting. If I open up the Barbasol Cryocan, you can see we've got the individual embryo vials. And we have reviewed this one on the channel many times. I'll put the links to these down below if you want to have a look at that one. But let's have a look at this a minute. Here we've got one of the vials, and it says Dilophosaur. Now next to it, it's got a version number 2.01. Now this is important. It shows that the dinosaurs were being refined or versioned, almost beta tested each time, and being refined and changed. And this might be the credence that they give to the dinosaurs in Jurassic World. They might say that actually from the beginning, Henry Wu, who was involved in the first Jurassic Park and makes an appearance, we know that, that's been confirmed, makes an appearance in Jurassic World, was experimenting more than he should have been. Maybe that's why the spitter had its frill and could spit venom. Maybe that's why the raptors were so super intelligent and bigger than actual found paleontological velociraptors of that time. Maybe all of these things were mutations and versions that Henry Wu was adding and tampering. Maybe this is why the Spinosaurus came to fruition. It's an interesting idea, and I wonder if it's something they're going to tie back to in Jurassic World to give the story of the Frankenstein's monster dinosaur credence. And that could be what they do. But I just thought it's interesting to note that this kind of versioning has been rooted in the original Jurassic Park film, and also in the novel Jurassic Park. There is a conversation between Wu and Hammond where Wu suggests that they should move to the next version of dinosaurs, destroy all the current flocks of dinosaurs, and recreate them as a new version so that they appeal more to guests. Okay, and I'm going to leave it on that note, guys. Comment below with your thoughts, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.